The grey skies of Nigeria's rainy season have done little to quench the thirst of millions or soothe the cries of hunger. After 8 years of violence by Boko Haram in the north, life in camps where the displaced queue for food and medicine has become normal for some. But rationing food was once almost unthinkable for people like Joshua Pala. He has 13 children and still remembers the day his family's lives changed for the worse.
During one rainy season, Boko Haram invaded our village, and we ran towards this mountain and stayed there for about 6 months. We have no food there and have drinking water from ponds. We were eating tree leaves, wild fruits. We suffered a lot as we left our home without carrying anything.
As Pala carries rations to his makeshift home, memories of being able to grow what you eat are still fresh for many like him. They're looking forward to going home soon and being able to provide for their families. In the meantime, aid agencies are working to support the needy. The United Nations World Food Programme has been delivering aid in northeastern Nigeria since last year. In the last 2 months alone, the agency has received more than $8 million from China and Japan to feed the displaced in the region.
Nutrition is one of the greatest challenges in this area here. And within this camp specifically, we've seen the rates drop from over 30% to about less than 10%. And this has been as a result of the food assistance we've had to provide in this location.
But the World Food Programme is still quite a way off their billion-dollar target to pull millions back from the brink of famine. It'll need $250 million just to continue operating in Nigeria through October. Borno state government has said it is safe for displaced people to return home. But suicide bombings and deadly rains remain a constant threat. Adefemi Akinsanya, TRT World.
Well, Ifeanyi Ukoh is an economic consultant and former banker at Nigeria's central bank. He joins us now on the phone from Abuja. Mr. Ukoh, if I could ask you first of all about the impact of Boko Haram up there in the north. People want to get back to work, they want to feed their families, but do they still have this threat hanging over them?
Yes, they're very afraid, despite the reassurances from the government that they should come back home. The security situation is improving, but recently we still had another suicide bomb in the capital of Borno State, Maiduguri. So there's a fear to go back, even though the government is reassuring them that things are okay.
Let me ask you about the agriculture itself. To what extent has the actions of Boko Haram damaged the agricultural business, and how long until it can recover?
Well, the Boko Haram activities caused a lot of damage, but it was sectional in just a sector of the country. The bigger problem is the Fulani herdsmen. That's a threat across the whole country. Herdsmen are working farms and things like that. Now, all the deficit is the Boko Haram raids and attacks, but the government has improved agricultural production. There's this Anko scheme of the central bank where they mobilize rural farmers and then they give them loans, and it has given a lot of fruits in agriculture.
Ifeanyi Ukoh, thank you so much for joining us from Abuja.